Hello guys, welcome back to another Honkai Act 3 video, and today I'm gonna be playing the Act 2 of Chapter 18. Let's go! Coral Business District. A heating stove was set up in the middle of a snow-covered street. The Hussar is moving towards the Coral Business District. The sensors we've set up in the city were disabled. The last batch of data we received showed that the Hussar spawned numerous beasts along her path. These beasts are creating extremely cold areas that would kill ordinary humans. We must destroy these beasts to approach our target. Even if we could get closer to the Hussar, we need a better plan, or she'll just run away again. Indeed, the chapters of Duet will be crucial to our plan. Can you explain what that device really is? Simply put, the scepters are limiters that disrupt the Honkai energy output of a Hussar's core. Jacker said they do this by introducing interfering twists to the link between the core and an imaginary space. In other words, the scepters can severely limit the Hussar's action without killing her. Usually these limiters won't last long, but if you severely wound and weaken the Hussar of the ice first, the effects might last long enough for us to bring the Hussar to our sire, who then sew her. With her powers gone, the Hussar would enter into a coma and become a harmless vegetable. I'm sorry, what I said may sound cruel, especially to Hussar like you. I apologized to May, but it was Raven who replied. Crew, since when did you become a kind person? We do have a Hussar in our team though. It's alright. If that is the only way, I'll do whatever it takes to finish my task. Alright then, let's plan for the next battle. Any delays would only make things worse for us. May will take her head on. We will engage her in the ways that we're proficient in. Yes, I'll agree to that. I'll add more fuel to the camp stove, perhaps to ward off the cold. We must first locate the Hussar. Honkai energy and freezing winds have disabled our senses. We can only rely on unassisted vision. I will find an elevated position to find the target and provide you with long-range support. Okay. Once we locate the Hussar, I'll set up a trap with the scepter of Duet. May will then lure the target into this trap. May nodded with approval. But the Hussar used to be a highly trained Valkyrie. A human might easily see through this trap. Only if she were human in the last battle. She couldn't even talk and was driven on by a destructive instinct. She is a unique case. May looked at the fire in the stove and recalled what Dr. Einstein said about Hussars. That ex-Valkyrie's body may be thoroughly corrupted, but her mind may still be resisting its influence. She appeared to be mindless only because she was still fighting the Hussar persona for control over her body. If the Hussar persona had won, we wouldn't be seeing that instead. She's still fighting in the Honkai? But we cannot afford the cost of failure. This is our best moment to strike. If we all agree to the plan, we should get started right away. May, cover Raven as she moves to her elevated position. Setting the trap will take a while. Let's go. Okay. Alright, and kan ya habis. Haha. Oh, okay. Okay. Boom. Okay. It's so cold. I'm freezing, May. Talk to me to make this cold bearable. Why didn't you dress for the occasion? My specialized combat suit can tolerate low temperatures, but I can never expected a tropical island to be this cold. That brat owl opted to stay near the stove to keep himself warm. He's that type of guy. You seem to know him pretty well. Well, he used to be a target listed in the contract I took. We met in battle. I was to take down an organization known as the Thousand Fish. He was their hired master. We fought each other on multiple occasions, but I always won. He hardly changed, didn't even blink or care when a blade was placed on his neck. I found him pretty interesting, so I let him go after destroying the Thousand Fish and recommended him to our side. He was already an officer when I saw him again, and I received a reward for my recommendation. Though he looks sloppy, he has the skills needed to solve problems efficiently. Grey Serpent likes to call him an effective tool. But I never figured out what's going on in his head. This is why I don't like having him on my side. It doesn't matter. I just need him to get the job done. That's so very nice of you. Enough talk for now. Let's push on. Understood. You lead. I'll follow. Speaking of which, you haven't given yourself an officer's code name. No, I didn't. I advise you to think of one ASAP, or Jacob will be the one giving you names. You don't want that to happen, right? Okay. The city center was overrun by glacial formations. Raven stood atop a tower to get a full view of the district. She was here before. Coral used to be an exclusive retreat for the rich, but it had become an ice-locked tomb. A perfect position for an observer. Gives me a clear view of everything. Raven assumed a prone position. Her divine key created an array of glowing indigo patterns. Raven looked through these patterns to transform her view into a set of overlapping blocks. The device gave Raven super physical sight that goes beyond the third dimension and revealed everything to her. Found her. Distance 7,400 yards. In the garden at the base of the space elevator in the city center. The target is not moving. Good. Keep your eyes on her. No problem. Go meet up with all. May leap off the tower roof and disappear in the freezing mist. Thunder cracked and lightning flashed at the distance. Raven only saw a faint trail of her passage. Her superpowers can really make things so much easier. Hi. Okay. At the other side of the city, Owl heard the distant rumbling of thunder. He closed his eyes and counted the seconds. May appeared next to him before he could reach 30. Raven found the Herser. Are you ready? Owl waved the scepter in his hand and placed them in his pockets. Time to do this. Okay. Dah lag ni. Wah. The light man? Ah, no, the light. I am freezing. Ah, come here, come here. Okay. Ah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. May and Owl brave the frizzy winds in silence as flakes of frost brush off their combat suits. The environment became colder as they approached the hustle of ice. Owl's outfit, however, was frozen stiff. Even May in her hustle form could sense the cold. You should head back if you feel unwell. It will only get colder. No ordinary human could withstand such temperatures. May stopped and looked into the distance. Give me the scepter, and I'll handle the hustle on my own. Is that what you're thinking? Well, thanks for being concerned. But I'm not as frail as you think. Owl unbuttoned his outfit and revealed the body that lay underneath. What? The cold won't affect me. 74% of my organs are cybernetic. These clothes are just for show. Did the serpent do this to you? I wanted them to do this to me. I'm not like you. I lack inner Honkai resistance or stigmata. This is the only way to survive. What happened to you? I survived a Honkai event that took place 2 years ago, but it left my body with severe injuries. I joined the serpent to find a way to heal the wounds, but the search only added to the hopelessness. There was only one solution: abandon my ailing biological body and rely on machines instead. And that is why I am fighting for the serpent. Funny, isn't it? There's nothing wrong with fighting for your own survival. Thank you. That's what I think as well. The heart of Coral was home to an ambitious space elevator project that became a symbol of the city. The elevator also represented progress. It was to be the launch pad for a new era of space exploration. But disaster struck and transformed the incomplete elevator project into Herschel's red layer. May, you're entering the Coral elevator base. The Herschel is hidden in the gardens. Sis, remain silent and unmoving. You stick to the plan. I'll engage her. I need 10 minutes to set up the trap and send you the coordinates when I'm done. I'll do what I can if you need help. One more thing. The scepters have a short fuse. Act fast and lure the Herschel to the right place. Roger. I'm moving in. Okay. Herschel, where are you? Hello. What? Ow. Huh? What is this hex? Ah. Take this. shit? What's this shit? What the fuck? What? Hey. What? 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 Huh? What did I do? Wait a minute. What? Oh, what? Huh? Okay. What the hell? Okay. Come on. Okay. The frozen garden was run by a raging vortex of Honkai ice and thunder. The two powers clashed, burned and crushed each other and destroyed everything within sight. No physical law or rule of engagement could describe the ruthless nature of a battle of horses. Raiden May, myself is ready. Throw the target to the indicator coordinates. With that, May transformed into a bolt of lightning, flying through gaps in the ice towards the indicated position. Cold stream tailed the indigo wake of lightning, sprouting blossoms of razor-sharp eyes to strike its prey. Bursts of energy penetrated the mist from miles away. Raven sniped and shattered the deadly obstacle for May. I've arrived at the target location. Affirmative. I've confirmed the Herser's path, activating the Scepters of Duet. Wrapped in a Sub-Zero mantle, the Herser of Ice hurtled towards May. The Lightning Queen readied herself. Oh, now is the time. The response was unexpected, silent. Oh?
May, 何があった？誰だ？フクロウ、この野郎。
Okay, we've been betrayed by all. Okay. Meanwhile, 6 workers barricaded all passages along the outskirts of Korra. Honkai beasts forged ice hurled themselves at the defenses. The true disaster had only just begun. Master Durandal, the weather is becoming unstable. This cold Honkai stream is turning into a cataclysmic storm. Rita's face was somber with apprehension as she looked on at the darkening skies. We must neutralize the hazard before she disrupts the tropical climate system and create a global disaster. Arbiter, how are the serpents doing? Well, it's just as Adrian Rita had said, the storm has cut our comm links. From the last message we received, the serpents seem to have engaged the Herschel. But I think they ran into a few problems. The serpent officer named Al betrayed them. Yep. And I also found something odd while studying Anna's files. With a beep, Arbiter switched the comm display to show yet another file. Who is this guy? A survivor, Jan Wu Chen. A survivor whom I found in one of Tana's mission debriefing files. Debriefing. Jan Wu Chen. No, Anna saved him during the Honkai event that took place in Asia 2 years ago. Oh. And this Mr. happens to be the serpent officer of whom I just mentioned. So this serpent officer met Anna before. Something doesn't look right. We should move at once. Squad leader, shouldn't we wait for comm links to be back online? We should report this to HQ. We can't risk waiting. We don't have the time. That's right. We now have to act according to our best judgment. Okay. Wait, Arbiter, you mentioned that the comm links were cut. How did you get the data? Yeah, it's part of being the officer too. I feared this might happen, so I kept a local backup. Making unauthorized copies of data is a serious offense, Arbiter. What? But I've only done it in case of emergencies. Rita, I'm giving you temporary command of the wreckage. I'm heading in to check the Herschel. Alone? Our positions here are just as important. I need you to lead the defenses and keep the Honkai at bay. Of course, and I'll be decisive if the serpents try anything funny. Please be careful out there. Yes, and watch over this place for me. Okay. Okay, so there's a file on the expectation, so I need to try to get it. So yeah, let's go. Alright. Hello. Okay. Okay. Okay, got the file. Oh. And yeah, I will read it later. Okay, time for the side questions. Ah! Okay, got the file. Oh, 21 million, age 90, 170, 73 centimeter, blah blah blah. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy and see you next time.